Smooth. Okay. And then I don't know if you remember. So before, I think when we first met, I was in college still. It was like an unofficial meet at the showcases that y'all were doing, like Rob and Malcolm at what's the shit called we used to do? Snug Harbor.
Yeah. So our first show was that. You was at our first show?
I did like 2 or 3 of y'all. Yeah, maybe. Pretty sure.
Yo, that whole era.
He was still in college. We were still in college, or
we was all still in college. Yeah.
So yeah.
We was all still in college, but that era was hazy for me. Niggas smoked too much weed.
Oh man.
But that Snug Harbor, that was our first show. That was a good ass show. We packed that bitch out. Honestly, we was opening for Elevator J, but like, we had that bitch packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably was probably there. Like I said, I did like 2 or 3 of them. I probably was at the first one.
Yeah. Those showcases around that time. I definitely
more than likely.
You probably you came back to Queens you was in the dorms with us, right? After the show.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah. Okay. I think you
probably.
I think you was there because we was I remember we did a show out, and then we went back to the dorms and like did a listening party. Like we was playing the album. It was a whole bunch of people in the room. And shit.
Whose album was yours or Rob's?
Renaissance. Remember Renaissance? Social Contract, Renaissance. All of us was on it. It was the first project we dropped as a collective group.
Probably. I probably was there.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, if it was Queens, I was probably there.
Yeah, real 90s boom bap. You know, back when we first, 2017, you know what I'm saying? We on a whole, our sound is way different now. But
but that sound still, even Rob is in the same category as, I don't understand why he's not dropping either. The same shit I be telling you, it goes for him too. Because his stuff is like next level, even back then.
Rob is ready. Malcolm is usually ready. I know Chris is working on something right now. Tigo working on something. I think right now we at the place where we're trying to schedule so that it flows nicely. Like we kind of move like a label. You know what I mean? Like, even though we're not, we kind of move like a label. So, like, things have to be planned, projects have to be dropped. We're not trying to overlap and shit like that. But I know Rob, I've heard some of Rob's, what's coming from Rob, and trust me, it's worth the wait. That's all I'm going to say.
I hear you, man. The same thing I'm going to say to him, the same shit I be telling you, bro. I'm tired. Y'all say the same shit every year. Even when the same night I heard Rooftops, and I hope Rob's listening too, the same night I heard Rooftops, he was playing some old stuff too. And there was like 3 songs I was hitting up about. He didn't want to give them to me. It's still not out yet though. And that's how I was like,
yeah, no, I remember that era because
you gotta pass them.
I know that's when you were like asking us like what songs y'all got out because you were talking about making a project and whatnot. And like we were talking and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give him Rooftop, and he was like, yeah, he want a couple joints from me, but I don't know if I want those songs out for real. And so that's why you ain't get dope. You know what I'm saying? Artists be selective, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not hearing none of that shit, bro. You give me whatever excuse you want to give, bro. I ain't hearing none of that shit.
Niggas is selective.
Yeah, bro. Fuck all that. It should be hard. Because even, like I said, even like you said, back to that Queens era, man, I forgot what project it was that he had did. There was like 3 or 4 songs on there that's probably better than a lot of mainstream people even today. I was like, yo, this dude's going crazy.
Yeah. No, Rob is he's a machine, bro. Like, he's something different, bro.
Yeah.
He really is something different. But the whole contract is something different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very proud to be on the team that I'm on, for real. Like, we all got some crazy shit coming, and like Tigo shit, honestly, bro, that's gonna be probably the next thing that you hear from the squad is Tigo shit. And
okay.
All I'm gonna say is we've damn near broke stages performing Tigo shit.
So you like that?
It's crazy.
Turned out? Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, you weren't, and I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. You weren't always a part of Social Contract, right? It was just them and then it was you? Mm-hmm. And then when did you cross over to fully?
That's how it was in the beginning. It was just me. I had started rapping in college. And
what school you went to?
UNCW.
Okay.
So I was at UNCW. You know, Rob and Malcolm was at Queens. But Tigo and Mikey, they were my homies at UNCW. I had met them. And Aaliyah, Soledad, shout out the whole team, you know what I'm saying? But I had picked up a position at UNCW. You know how like they be having like student life and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I picked up a position doing concerts for 2015, 2016.
Oh, that's hard though.
Yeah,
okay.
So,
that's cool.
I was reaching out to niggas trying to I brought Cause Out.
I
brought Cause Out 2015 at UNCW as my first show. They would like do whatever you want to do. And
how much was that? What was the budget?
They gave me a $35,000 budget. I got Cos for like $3,500 or $4,000 or something.
Oh man, yeah.
But dope experience. Shout out that nigga Cos. He came out, picked that nigga up, took him to the liquor store, found him some weed. Smoked a blunt with that nigga. It was mad cool. I talked to the Dreamville manager and all shit. But yeah, since I had that position, to get back to the question, I was steadily getting emails and calls from mad people trying to get shows.
Yeah.
CW, you know what I'm saying?
That's smooth though, yeah.
Steadily. So my inbox was always full. Got an email from Rob. He was like, yo, we social contract. We trying to get a show at UNCW. Had hit me his link with the music. So I went and listened to it. I was like, yo, this shit fire.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because it's rare you come across local niggas who are like
solid, yeah.
Solid, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, these niggas is fire. And at that point in time, I had just started rapping myself. And they said they was from Fayetteville. So I was like, yo, I sent them my shit back. I was like, first paragraph, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely try and work on getting you a show or whatever. And then like, space, another paragraph on another note, nigga, I rap too. You know what I'm saying? Here's my shit, you know what I'm saying? Check this out, you know what I'm saying? We all from Fayetteville, you know what I'm saying? We definitely need to work. We definitely need to link up.
Yeah.
They listened to my shit. I got an email back like, yo, you trying to join a social contract? I was like, yo.
Might as well.
What is it? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? But I think the best thing about being in a social contract is that, like, what was important to me is that I could be my own artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be in a group.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I didn't want to be in a boy band, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to do that. So it was like, I wanted to be a solo artist, but, like, amongst a crew of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what he was. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we are. I'm a solo artist. Malcolm's a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? We just make moves together. You know what I'm saying? That's why it is the social contract. You feel me? So I was like, hey, if that's the case, then yeah, I'm on board. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I'm on board. And we've been rocking ever since for real. It's kind of like how the fucking cool kids met over MySpace. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth. Or like them YBN niggas met on Xbox, I think?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it feel even more like it was supposed
to happen. Yeah, I'm about to say that, yeah. More organic as well.
Yeah. It's crazy. Shout out my niggas.
That's pretty smooth. So for you, and like I said, you don't gotta give numbers or go into details, but just for people who are in groups, want to be in groups, different things like that, how do you guys divide everything? Whether it's like who performs where, money, who gets what, who goes first, who goes last, different, like the dynamic of being a group. How does that work?
It's really cool with us because like our shit is kind of like built off the love for real. So like, excuse me. We don't even really have problems with that. Like, for the most part, I'll say Malcolm and Rob pretty much book everything. So, like, everybody has different responsibilities in the crew, for real. So, Malcolm and Rob usually handle the booking. You know, me and Chris, we be doing the videos and the photo shoots and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Soledad, she be doing the cover art. Mikey be doing the beats and the engineering and whatnot. So, like, we divide the responsibilities to conquer, and then like when it comes to like the numbers and whatnot, like, so I still drop music independently. Like, I don't drop music through the social contract. Like, I have my own accounts. You know what I'm saying? I do that.
Okay.
Like, I put 10% on my shit to go to the social contract just because like that squad. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to shows and shit like that, we get the money from the show, we divvy it up, but we also make sure that some of the money goes to the social contract. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that we all getting compensated, but their team also eats. Because at the end of the day, like, anyone's person's success is going to be the squad's success at the end of the day. So
that's a fact.
That's the whole point of the social contract. So I would say to anybody out there that's like in a group format or whatever, like, I've heard niggas say time and time again, oh, it can't be done. Somebody's going to have an ego. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to really get rid of all that shit. Like, you can have your ego, but like when it comes to your squad, you got to squash that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all on the same platform. This is a round table. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all here. And once you get to that mindset with each other, you start moving differently. Like, you start being able to do things that other niggas and other crews can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, egos really do get in the way of that shit. Like, you got to put that shit aside. You got to move together as a unit, as a squad. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're going to get to the bread that you want to get to. That's how you're going to get to the dreams that you want to get to. You know?
He's spinning right now.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's spinning right now. I like that.
We've been together for a minute, you know what I'm saying, since 2015, you know what I'm saying? It's been 7, 8 years, you know what I'm saying?
Has been a minute.
Still rocking. Haven't really slowed down. Just plotting and making moves, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, shows don't end. You know that.
Yeah, no, I be seeing it. That's why I asked you earlier about the Columbia shit. And I be seeing the shows.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely making moves, and the music is coming. Like honestly, with the shows that we doing right now, like we performing old music, so like we are all anxious and ready to get some new shit out because
it's time.
It's time for the shows to be different too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fair.
We ready to perform new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we do like sometimes at the shows we perform new shit and the crowds be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it sucks because they can't go listen to it. You feel me?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like we ready to drop new shit. We just trying to make sure it's the right shit at the right time. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I do understand. Sometimes you can't even worry about that shit, which is where I'm at now.
Bro, you should have been on that type of time. I've been telling y'all since 2020, 3 years. I've been telling yo, if anybody listening, I've been telling them, yo, drop it. It's always an excuse.
Like, yo, just drop it.
Just drop it. Yo, just drop the shit. Oh man, I can't, man. I was telling what I tell you earlier. Hey, they be like, look. I'd be like, yo, can y'all drop it? They be like, technically, I can't do that. I'd be like, technically, why not? Why can't y'all do it, bro? Just drop it. Just drop it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a process. You know, if you feel me, it's a process. But
yeah. So what's your advice? Well, we start on you personally. How do you balance making music and living your personal life? Because I was talking to Max, and then Max was telling us, as far as like, you know, mentally, physically, socially, spiritually, things like that, you know, sometimes he's Max and sometimes he's, you know what I'm saying, him, he has to go to work, he has a job, he has a family, things like that. So how do you balance like artist Miko, and then how you balance got my girl and family and work and da-da-da?
That's if I'm being real with you, just to be real, like that's also a part of why I have not dropped, because like I haven't been able to focus on the music as much as I usually do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I was dropping, just because like the last drop 2020, like I wasn't on that life shit like I am now. Like I didn't really care. Like I was sleeping on my mama's couch. Music, I was doing music all the time, sleeping on that type ground. Like then like, you know, shit happens, life happens, and you realize like, yo, I can't be on my mama's couch. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta grow, man.
I gotta grow. I gotta start doing some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't put music to the side, but I shifted my focus. So that's really that's the wave I've been on for these last 3 years. It's like just getting to a place like where life is straight outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like my bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about nothing. My family's cool. I'm in my own place. You know, I got the whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying for repairs on it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like just getting to a place where like shit is smooth on that side. Because at the end of the day, like, doing this music shit, you need to really do it the right way. You need resources. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Talent is only going to take you so far. You know what I'm saying? You could be the illest nigga in the world without the resources to really push your craft. You're going to struggle getting that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your sometimes lucky people where you might drop something on TikTok and it catch and it go viral. But that don't happen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to put yourself in a position where you can invest in yourself and really put the time and effort that you want to put into the craft. So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
I had made a couple moves. Some went good, some went bad. And just got back to a place where like, I could really focus on music recently, like this year. Like I said, I was just in the studio last Saturday, and it's been a while since I've been in the studio. Like usually I'll be recording little demos at the house or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like I just went to the studio last Saturday. I told that nigga Pro straight up, where I'm at now, I'm ready, bro. Like
put it, lay the track down.
Bro, I'm ready to lay him down. I'm ready to get him out into the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to shift my focus back to what I love to do. You know what I'm saying?
So for you, so if I'm hearing you correctly, so for you, as long as you're on the right side is like your life shit, the priorities, bills, card, family, blah blah blah. As long as that's taken care of, then you're able to focus on the music. But if not, then
if that's not taken care of, okay, so it's kind of weird because like if that shit's not taken care of, right, I'm in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm struggling, I'm stressing, you know, whatnot. But sometimes that shit tend to make some real crazy music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in the mode where you stressing and you don't know what the fuck to do and you might be down and depressed because like you don't know which way it's gonna go, if you're gonna be on the couch or on the street tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit makes some really good music. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like I've been in the zone where like this side of my life is not straight. Yeah. And I'm stressing, but I was making music through then too. Yeah. Like
probably making some fire too.
Probably I was making fire through then too, but. I also, even though I was making fire and I was making music, my main goal was to get out of this zone because at the end of the day, stress is not healthy for you. Like, this is a PSA to everybody. Like, stress kills. I've seen it debilitate niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's my goal. Is like I don't want to be stressing every day. Mm-hmm. Even if I am able to make some fire music because I'm depressed and I'm stressed and I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. Mm-hmm. I'll take being unstressed over making that fire music. You know,
that's a fact.
That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So,
what do you do to lower stress? Like if you're waking up in a mood, what do you do to get you back in a center, in a happy place?
I say sometimes it's music. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
like listening to music or making music.
Both. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, like when you got your specific music that you listen to that make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Future.
For me, it's that's wild.
No, just jokes.
No. That nigga serious. That ain't no joke. But so for me, it's all the music that I used to listen to in high school. So like that era, you know what I'm saying? I go back, I listen to that music, it puts me in a good zone. Or I'll go listen to some beats and I'll make a couple hooks. I never want to pressure myself to like make a fire verse anymore, like make a whole song. Like I'm more like hook centered and song based now. Yeah. The verses still be going crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, man. You know, I know, man. I know. But, trust me, I know.
Making music, listening to music, working out sometimes.
Okay.
Just hanging out with the homies is a big mood lifter. You know what I'm saying? Just being around the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Going out with a lady. You know, this is a new development in my life, but you know,
a new development in my life. I like that. I'm gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? I got a new development in my life. I ain't gonna say to my girl, but it's a new development. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but going out with the lady, having fun, you know what I'm saying? And being around my family, I don't really get trips to.
And it's in Fayetteville, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's in Fayetteville.
So going back home, my sister just had a baby.
Okay.
And you know, just being back home, you know what I'm saying, it really helps me out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta break out the sticks and get on Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be on every day, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta break out the sticks, you feel me? Right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you know what I'm saying? So I'll get off work and
I think did I play that one?
Valhalla is hard, bro.
It's like hella old, not hella old, but it's
the one before Odyssey. And Odyssey was the last one. I'm
trying to describe the cover, but honestly all the covers look the same. It's like I'm not
the Vikings one.
Okay, no, I haven't played that one. What was the one before, after that? You said
Odyssey. That's the Roman Empire joint.
That's the one I played last. Okay.
I ain't play Odyssey. I heard it's hard though.
No, it's alright. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, they're all the same. They're just different like storylines.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but Vikings one is hard. Honestly, I've been on a whole like Viking like trip. Like I'm real into Vikings right now. Like they got the Vikings Valhalla show.
But have you seen the joint on Amazon though, with Ragnar and them boys?
Vikings?
Yeah.
It's just called Vikings?
That shit, what is it called? Man, when I tell you, oh man. When I binge watch that bad boy.
I'm on a Vikings trip right now, bro. Like,
I'm about to tell you right now.
You seen Vinland Saga on Netflix? The animated joint? That's about Vikings too, bro. That shit go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna cap Vinland Saga, one of the best animated.
It's alright.
Right now.
Okay.
I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, it's called Vikings on Amazon. Man, 6 seasons.
Actually, we ain't me and the lady about to watch that. Probably starting tonight. Honestly,
let me know what you think.
We were talking about it earlier today. We was like, yeah, let's go back and watch Vikings for real. Because I had watched the first episode, but I couldn't get into it for real.
Nah, that thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not even big into those Vikings things. But when I started watching that, I don't know why I started, but I just started watching that shit. 6 seasons, knocked it out.
Damn.
Yeah, that thing is good.
Probably gonna do the same.
It's good. They was down my boy Ragnar, man. They be thinking them boys soft, man.
Ragnar
I don't know.
Viking shows,
I don't fucking know.
Like everybody and their brother named Ragnar out there. Like,
it is. Well, so what did you watch? So you said you watched the one on Netflix, all right?
Vikings Valhalla.
Yeah. So I'm glad you saw. So I didn't see that, but I saw the trailer. So when you watch the Amazon one, you're gonna be like, Netflix has nothing on this Amazon one. It's man. The character development is crazy on there. Crazy, yeah, man.
Like I said, I watched the first episode. I saw old boy trying to get his slave to fuck his wife, and I was like, hey, what's going on here, bro?
You gotta get on.
I was like, hey, what's going on here, my boy?
I think a lot of shows, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like that show so much. I don't know if it's an Amazon thing or if it's a Viking thing, but like a lot of shows, they're not good with character development. So like, let's say like season 1 through 5, like that character would still make the same mistakes, do the same stupid stuff. Like these guys are like learning throughout these seasons, so they're not doing the same thing.
He said it feels real.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was in it.
Feels real.
I'm over here posting on my story. I was like, oh, this is going crazy.
It's so interesting, bro. These niggas is literally pillaging and killing niggas in ring, but you can't stop watching that shit.
Nah, it's a good show, man. It's great storylines, man.
It's good material.
Great storylines, man. What other shows you been watching lately that you think is solid? Let me say that. What's the latest, like last 2 or 3 that you're like, oh no, that's pretty good? It can be like a generic, like, you know, Power, BMF, anything like that.
I gotta shout out Southside. I just finished
Southside. Bro, people don't know about Southside.
I just finished watching Southside.
One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Dying every episode, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this shit hella funny. Like, for real, for real.
I think the trailer doesn't do it justice, because when I send it to people, they're like, but I'm like, it's not, you gotta watch it. Like, I can't really.
The first episode, I was weak.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, nah, these niggas got it for real. You know, them niggas is like, most of them niggas is like related. Like,
are they?
Yeah,
they kind of look related. I mean,
Simon Goodnight, and old girl at RTO, Stacy or whatever her name is.
Goodnight's related to him.
They siblings.
That's funny.
Siblings,
nah, that's funny.
Goodnight is married to his partner. That black lady, they married.
Wait, how? The fine one?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar.
They're married, bro.
I would think Goodnight and his play wife is married.
Nah, he's married to the fine one. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga, bro.
Yeah, he just playing the role then. He ain't like that in real life. He playing a role. Okay, he playing a role.
Oh, no.
Nah. Chance was funny. I thought he was going to be corny.
Nah.
Chance is hilarious. Chance is hilarious, but I ain't going to lie.
Spots, I ain't going to lie. It's funny seeing rappers in these shows. Like when Kendrick popped up in that Power show.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Yeah. But nah, I watched Southside. Believe it or not, lady got me into Sex in the City. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh man, you be on it?
I ain't gonna cap. Sex in the City.
Seen the movie yet?
Yeah, watched both movies recently. Like within the last.
How many they got?
Watched both movies.
They got like a lot. How many?
Like 3 movies, I think. Yeah, they're making a new movie. Yeah.
Oh, I ain't on the train.
All 6 seasons, I was locked in.
It's all right. It's like that.
Locked in, bro.
Sheesh. All right.
I was locked in. Sex in the City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was gonna be into it, honestly, because you know what I'm saying. My mom used to watch that shit when I was a kid and whatnot, and I was like,
I think everybody's mom used that shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Playing in the fucking background.
I came home from work one day and that shit was on the TV, and I just sat down. You know how it be. You sat down. You don't really want to watch the show she watching until that shit get interesting, and then you like, oh wait, well who's this and who's that and where they?
Oh man, that's how. What show was I was watching? The 90 Day Fiance shit. I think that shit was corny. When I was watching, I was just like, wait a minute, that's kind of good.
Lost the one that was in Charlotte.
Nah, they were here.
Right in South Park, bro.
I heard about that shit.
Nah, that thing be. I'll be like, yo, he's using her.
She got me like that with Love Island, bro.
Yeah.
Love Island, bro. I really was never the type of nigga to watch shows like that, but she got me with Love Island. I be into it. I be like, damn, bro. This nigga, he pulling all the bitches.
Facts.
They don't know that he's just here for the money. Like,
yeah.
He's cycling through bitches, bro. Like,
yeah.
Nigga, so I know, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Yo.
Nah, that's facts. That's funny. And you said, so Southside, Sex and the City, and what's your third one?
Southside, Sex and the City.
That's your like, okay, this is solid. This joint's solid. Or underrated. You can put underrated too. So I think Southside is highly underrated. Very underrated.
I think Southside. Honestly, I haven't heard too much about Southside, which is highly disappointing. I feel like more niggas should be watching Southside. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
On that. But
I think it was. Don't quote me, but I think it was on like Comedy Central, FX. I think at first, and they pulled it. And now that's why it's on HBO.
HBO.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits on HBO though.
Yeah. But first of all, the stuff they be saying on there, I can't even see that on like TV, like real TV anyway, because it's like
I definitely feel like
y'all wild, but it's funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for a third one, it's a hard slot because I have been watching a lot of good shows recently. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I might just go ahead and say Vikings Valhalla for real.
Okay.
But I finished that a little while ago. That's why I don't really want to say. Like, if you're talking about recent,
Yeah.
Vikings Valhalla was good, bro.
You know, I'm ready for you to get on the Amazon. I'm gonna text you in a couple weeks, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, update me on the Amazon one. You're gonna be like, yo,
it was good, bro.
Yeah.
It just was like, and it's only 2 seasons, I think, but like,
it is, yeah.
But like you said, like the character development, you know what I'm saying, and just the storyline and how it goes every which way, like it's. I love shows that have like different shit going on in different parts. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts. Yeah.
Like with Vikings Valhalla, you got the storyline of old girl, and then you got the storyline of old boy, and like they're completely different parts. You know what I'm saying? But they might intertwine throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? And go their separate ways.
Yeah.
I fuck with shit like that heavy. So.
Oh man, you're gonna love this one. That's all I'm not gonna keep saying. Everybody's gonna love it because even like what kind of what you just said, because it's like. The dad storyline, but the dad had 3 sons, and I'm not going to say what happened, but obviously it's like 4 different stories already right there.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You got to follow each son in their 6 seasons, so obviously the young son's going to be the dad eventually. Some crazy shit.
I'm gonna hop on it.
Yeah,
we gonna get on it. I'm probably tonight. Honestly, when I get back to the crib, I'm gonna be like, yo,
right now, turn that shit on. Yeah,
that shit on.
Great show, man.
Relax and throw that shit on. Honestly.